Hey guys, Eric here with Project DIY. Today, this video, we're going to be talking about a circulating pump. I'm using mine for my wood boiler. You may be using it for other applications that they do make circulating pumps for. I have two circulating pumps. This one here is the bigger of the two. This one runs the house. This one runs my barn. I'm going to show you guys how we're going to put this on. As you can tell, and you look at the two of them, they're very similar. Pretty much the exact same thing, like I said, except this one is it's just a bigger horsepower is all it is. So let's get into this video, and I'm going to show you guys how to replace this yourself so you don't have to call somebody out or to put one in. Same process whether you need to replace it or just newly installing, which is what I'm doing. Actually, I'll be newly installing this. So check this video out. Hopefully it helps you get your job done. All right, here we are. We have got our coupling on. Well, we got our coupling on, got our elbow, have your double-sided thread piece here threaded into here, into our valve. We have another one up here. And we have our flange, okay? Now, you have your flange, and then there is your pump going on top, okay? Here's your pump. Now, your flange kit will come with, the pump comes with this, okay? This is gonna go on the bottom side, you'll see right here. See that groove? So that's gonna fit on there. Flange kit also comes with a gasket here as well. And you're gonna wanna put that on. Sits up there, you can see, lines up with your holes, okay? That just keeps it so when it's pumping, that way water is not spewing everywhere and you don't have leaks. It's pumping, you're not losing water. So don't forget, because I'm very capable of doing that kind of stuff. You get it all together, and you're like, man, that looks great. And you're like, oh crap, forgot the gasket. So don't forget the gasket on there and on here. On both sides. You're gonna have a flange on the top side as well, because here there's two sides just the exact same way, there and here. So do not forget it on there or on the flange. Let's put this bad boy together and we will go from there. All right, so here we are all hooked up. Got your valve. Here is our pump. Your flange up top. Your flange on the bottom. Make sure you have this gasket, and there's a black gasket on the bottom, black gasket on the top, and that one there. This one here, I do have this here in here. It would have been easier had I had the female fitting as opposed to the male. I'm sorry, the male fitting as opposed to the female, but this is what I had, and I had another one of these, so I went ahead and made it work. But you could do away with this piece and just have a male threaded PEX piece, and you could just thread that down into your flange. So guys, that is all there is to replacing and installing one. The only thing I gotta do now is I will connect one of these pipes, probably this one, I'll connect over to it, then we're gonna pump down, and then my top, one of these two up here, probably that one there, one and two, I'll take off. That will be my return. So then it will pump it down over to the garage there, and it'll bring it back, and it'll bring it back right up there, okay? And then I have a switch, I gotta get a bigger drill bit. We'll get that put back on, and then all this will be ready to go. That one will be for the house, this one's for the barn. We're gonna have heat in the barn. It's gonna be great. All right guys, check out some of the different shirts I got here. In the description below, I'll put a link to where you can go to the store. That way you can check some of these out. You can get them in your size. There's even some of them that are in kid sizes and toddler sizes. This one here's got a little bit of writing on the back. The other ones, all the writing is on the front. So guys, if you would, check that out. You know what, you can wear some of this merchandise. Some of it's stuff about construction or whatever, and some of it's just comedy, kind of like the one I have on. Has to do with construction with the bubble in and level, but you know what? You want the bubble in the middle, right? Guys, appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Also, another thing to take in consideration, they're all probably pretty close to the same. It might be a little different. Check on here too, it's on the back side. I don't think you can see it. Right back here, there's gonna be an arrow showing which way the water is supposed to be pumping. There's several ways that this can sit. It can sit not just like this, it can sit several different configurations, but there are a few configurations that it will not let you put it in. Let me show you this book right here. It shows on this one here. it shows on this page, those are the ways that are okay. And then these 2 ways that you place it, that is not going to work. This right here, this is not going to work. That there's not going to work. So it shows you the ways that are good, the ways that are not. So that's just another thing on there that I forgot to mention. Make sure you check that out too, so the way you have it in the correct position. Hey guys, one thing I was putting on that I want to mention to make sure you use when you're putting that, it puts on these threads to help it seal. When you're doing that, you have your different threads here. Make sure you have some of this pipe dope, okay? There's different brands of it, but pipe thread sealant. A lot of people, I just said pipe dope, a lot of people caught that, but you can find that at any hardware store. And you'll take this and you're gonna put it on the threads, and what that is, it'll fill it in and you'll tighten it down. It's gonna kind of squeeze out, but it will seal these threads. Very important, so I forgot to mention that. Make sure you get some of that pipe thread sealant or pipe dope, whatever you want to call it. If you would, subscribe to the channel, like the videos, hit that notification bell, and remember, as always, why hire a guy when you can DIY? Thanks for watching.